Hi, Anna here, and I wanted to talk today about the holding pattern that we can sometimes feel like we're stuck in, and how do we honor this process and honor the holding pattern. I sense, and I'm sure you do too, that great change is on the approaching horizon. And as I lean towards it, I feel the thud of the glass wall, the bell jar that encases me. It's the holding pattern, and I am in it. You know you're in a holding pattern when you crave forward movement, but you feel you're at a standstill, or worse, you're moving backwards. You know you're in a holding pattern when you sense change is coming, yet you're not quite sure how to engage with it or what your unique role to play is. Your holding pattern could be writer's block. It could be staring paralyzed at a blank canvas, unable to speak up or even to take the next step on your path. Your holding pattern could arrive with a major life transition. It could arrive with grief or loss, upheaval. It could tag along with war, be that inside or outside of you. Your holding pattern might look like walking in circles, feeling lost or stuck, feeling off track, or like you're sinking into quicksand, feeling left behind, in the wrong place at the wrong time again, or somehow you're not living on purpose. Oh yeah, what was my purpose again? The holding pattern can cause you to forget. It may manifest as exhaustion, confusion, weariness, frustration, impatience, and worry that you'll never get there. It might last 30 minutes if you're lucky, or it might last 30 months. And if you feel like this, I invite you to compassionately ask yourself, where is there? Because remember, the holding pattern can cause you to forget. The holding pattern's mantra may as well be, the only way out is through radical acceptance. Immense change is underfoot, and what appears true at face value might just be a farce. Dissonance comes in waves. The earth herself is shifting radically, and thanks to cosmic shifts and support from the ethereal, we are too, though at times it may seem imperceptible to you. If you're in a holding pattern, the invitation is to sink into it. Ask deep questions of it and yourself. The holding pattern is gestational. So why not ask, what beautiful form is waiting to be birthed? What can feel like endless waiting may just be the most profound creation experience of your life. And radical acceptance of what it is, no matter how comfortable or uncomfortable, is the only way through. The early part of the holding pattern can invite you to struggle against it, to force yourself into action, in some way trying to jumpstart your way through it. But once you're deep in the squishy butterfly soup, you've likely exhausted that pushing energy, which is good. It allows you to surrender to what is, to a process greater than yourself. If this is you and you're in a holding pattern, I invite you to remember this is not so much about becoming your true self as it is about unbecoming your old conditioned self. The new world awaits, beloved, and you are birthing it inside of yourself, one loving moment at a time. I thought I'd record a simple practice that you can use if you yourself are experiencing a holding pattern or feeling stuck, not able to move forward, if you have creativity blocks, writer's block, artist block, or if you just want to practice radical acceptance of what is, whatever that is that you're experiencing. So I invite you now to come into presence. If it feels comfortable for you, close your eyes. Perhaps place a hand on your heart, or both hands, or one hand on your belly. And notice, first of all, the support beneath you. If you can, get your feet flat on the floor and feel what it feels like to be held by the earth. Notice your breath moving in and out of your body, allowing your awareness to settle into the body. So much of our lives are spent with our energy out ahead of us and not here inside and with us. We're constantly thinking to the future, constantly trying to get to that next place, get to the there. And so imagine gathering that energy from in front of you and bringing it all the way back into your heart, into your belly, into your chest. And just breathe into that. Breathing into your heart space. Exhaling through your heart space. Breathing in compassion. Exhaling grace. Stay with this pattern for a few more breaths. Breathing in compassion, loving kindness, and exhaling grace. Inviting the mind to settle into the heart space. Inviting the wisdom of the body to come forward. And reminding yourself ever so gently, I am exactly where I am supposed to be. Life is unfolding in divine right timing. It's okay not to know all the answers. I trust in the process of the unfoldment of my life. Every day, I become more comfortable swimming in the deep waters of the mysterious unknown. And it's okay if I feel scared sometimes, or impatient, or frustrated, or discouraged. I allow my experience to be simply as it is in this moment. And I give thanks and gratitude. Feel free to write your own statements that really resonate with where you're at, that affirm your process, that affirm your life, that affirm your experience. Make this your own and follow that simple step of settling into your body, into your heart, into the embrace of the earth as you move through and navigate the mysterious unknown of your day-to-day. And may your holding pattern release in divine right timing.